joining, kindly double tap on your screen. Today I'll be talking on the difference between a delay and a disorder. Yeah, most times parents normally confuse the two. Yes, they normally misunderstood the two. But there is a difference between two of them. And today on my live stream, I'm going to telling you guys the difference between a delay and a disorder. I'll be telling you when is it that your child has a delay and when your child has a disorder. So it has different, both of them are not the same. Yeah, so while we wait for people to join in, um, I will say thank you so much, everyone for support so far. For muted. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It's not muted. Maybe my hand is blocking the speaker. Maybe my hand was blocking the speaker. So can you hear me now? Please, can you let me know? Uchechi is reality. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing, my darling sis? Please let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, you can hear me now. Thank you so much for letting me know. Honestly, I would have just continued talking without knowing that I am saying nothing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So today I'll be discussing on an important topic. This question I normally get it from parents, especially from special needs parents, and that is on the difference between a delay and a disorder. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. I can hear you now. Thank you so much. God bless you. So many parents normally ask this question, and today I'll be telling you guys the difference between the two. Yes, there is actually a difference between the two, and I will try as much as possible to make it as simple as possible so that everyone gets to understand it. Yeah, everyone gets to understand it. Yeah, so when you hear delay, it means that your child is slower than other children. Yes, it means that your child that is on delay. Whenever you hear delay, or when you hear that a child is having a delay, maybe in walking, maybe in talking, in learning, that means the speed in his or her development is much slower than other kids of his peers or her peers. Yes, that is when you say a child is having a delay. Hey Prince, how are you doing, Prince? Good to join. Good to join the live stream. Thank you so much. Happy to have you. How are you doing today? And happy Sunday. Hi, greetings to all here. Yeah, thank you so much, Prince. How are you doing this evening? I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much. Please kindly double tap on your screen. Double tap on your screen as you join, okay? So I'm talking about delay now. So whenever you hear delay, that means your child is slower, than other children. Your child is having delay, or is slower than other children you know of his peer, or in doing some certain things children of his age are doing. Let's say in terms of walking, in terms of talking, in terms of learning. Yes, but with help, with okay, let's say with time, with help, with practice, the child will definitely catch up. Yes. Wow, happy to hear that. Happy Sunday this evening. Or wow, happy to hear that. Happy Sunday this evening to all here. Yes, that's from um Prince. So we understand it. Delay. I'm trying to differentiate between delay and disorder. Yes, so whenever you hear it, you know that definitely there is a difference between the two. And please, if you have anything to chip in on this um discussion today, I would actually like to hear you out. Yeah, so I will give an example of a child that is working at a child that was able to work at 1 year. Then when another child you know work at 1 year plus, maybe 1 year plus 6 months, that means that child is having a delay. And it doesn't mean that that child will not still work, but with practice, with time, and with help from both parents, from teachers, the child will definitely catch up. That's one example. And another example is a child a child that, like, most times children talk at age 2. Yes, yes, children normally talk at age 2. But sometimes you get to see children at age 2, or at age 2 plus, or age 3. They are still learning how to talk. That doesn't mean they have a disorder. It doesn't mean they have a disorder. With um with help, with support from teachers, from parents, and all that, that child can still catch up. So that is a delay, right? So yeah, I think I've made a clear explanation on delay. Please, if you have any question, kindly let me know. I don't intend to stay long on this live stream. I don't really intend to stay long on this live stream, but let's continue going. Let's just continue going. So let me know. Oh, you're not your network. So sorry. So sorry about that. I was in I was in Angela's live stream, Wall Street. I saw you there, Uche. Uche, you're not on blue. Oh my goodness. So sorry, my darling. So sorry. I just noticed you're not on blue. Oh my goodness. How can? How can? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Uche, for joining. Thank you so much for joining. So sorry for your network. So now, I've been able to explain what delay, when a child has a delay, what it entails, what it means. Now I'm going to talk on disorder. Yeah. Then disorder is just a different thing, entirely different thing from a child who is having a delay. Yes. So a disorder means that a child learn and behave in a different way. Yes, their brain works, the way their brain function is entirely different from the way regular children you know perform. I'll give an example of a child that has an autism, or a child that has a cerebral palsy. Yeah, for a child that has a cerebral palsy, you know the challenge can make the child, like, can affect the child, say in walking or in moving, right? So with that, sometimes this challenge is usually lifelong. So we say it is a disorder, but that doesn't mean they cannot learn. They can actually learn, with support. They need extra support, but they actually develop at their own pace. Yes, they actually develop at their own pace. Unlike children that has delay, that you can actually like give time, extra time and all that, and with time they can actually like pick up to maybe walk, stand, talk, and all that. But for a disorder, it can be as a result of autism, cerebral palsy, Angelman syndrome. There are a lot of disorders. We have yes, uh, and so many of them, So yeah, please, if you're still here, let me know. And kindly double tap on your screen. Kindly double tap on your screen. So I've given an example of um a, a disorder, you know, a disorder when you can say a child is having a disorder. So let me now give a clear difference. Let me just give clear difference that can actually help us to actually understand the difference between a delay and a disorder. Yes, I want to make a clear difference between the two. So here, in delay, we can say that a child is late but can still catch up. Yes, they can they are delayed, but yet they will still catch up. Yeah, they are late. Yes, they are late, but they can still catch up. Wait, my baby is looking for my trouble. Can you go to the parlor? No. Go and watch your cartoon. I'll tell daddy to watch to put a different thing. That's when you will start crying. Yeah, so sorry guys. So sorry. Please kindly let me know. This one I'm not hearing any. Yeah. So yeah, that is it. For a delay, you can say the child is late, but with time, with help, with practice, they can actually still catch up. They can catch up. Yes. And then let's look at it like a child that is walking slowly, but eventually he will get to the market. Yes, I want us to look at it that way. I'm trying to just make it as simple as possible, to explain the difference between a delay and a disorder. So let's see it as a child, slowly walking to the market, and then eventually that this child is eventually gets to the market, just that he is just slow, unlike other children that that are more faster. They can actually get to the market fast and come back. But for this child that is delayed, he can like find can be a bit late to getting to the market, but eventually the child will get there. So that is that is a way I want to like you know explain this, so that it becomes more clear on what I'm trying to you know um in just a way I'm trying to make it more clear when it gets to differentiating delay from disorder. Yeah, then when it comes to disorder, you can see it as a child that learns and grow in a different way. For a child that has a disorder, he just learn and grows and behave in a different way. In a different way, their brain is entirely wired in a different way. Their brain is wired to perform in a different way. Yes, and they always need support. They always need support. Hi, bless you, George. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. So for this disorder, let's see it as a child who takes a different route or different road to the market, not to the same market. He just going to an entirely a different market. Yes, entirely a different market. He just chose, he chose the way he wants. Like the brain is just entirely wired differently. Yes, so that is just the difference, in trying to like make it more clearer for us to understand. Please, if you have any question, kindly let me know. Happy Sunday to you, blessed chi. Good to see you, good to see you, my darling sis. Please kindly double tap on the screen to like the live stream, okay? Kindly double tap on the screen. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. So what I would also like to say, tell parents what they need to know about delay and a disorder. So, and that is when your child is just delayed, early help can make them catch up. Yes. When your child is delayed, to all the parents, when your child is delayed, early help can actually help them to catch up. Early help can help them to cope, easily. Yeah. So if your child has a disorder, you know, if your child has a disorder, they can still learn, but in their way. They can still learn, but in their own way. So you just have to accept, is accept the fact that this child, you know, behave an entirely. So sorry, my network. So to continue, so sorry about that. I have a little break in transmission there. So yeah, you can continue as a parent. You can continue like um focusing on the challenge, you can't continue focusing on the disorder. You just focus on that particular way that child wants or needs to be, needs to learn, right? So they are wired entirely. But for that child that is delayed, yes, for that child is that is delayed, early intervention, early help can actually help them to easily catch up. That can easily get to where they are doing. For example, a child that doesn't walk at the age 1, you can see most parents they want to introduce walker. There's something we call walker here, or something like you can some